All right, so today, Razor. We talked about him. We talked about how good he can be. We talked about whether or not you should summon for him, because he's going to be on John Lee's banner. Once again, take it with a grain of salt. They could change the members last minute. But today, we're going to go into the build, specifically my build, and see if you guys can think or take away some things from here. Whether or not you'd like to build Razor or not, the way I have him built. But first, a reminder, giveaway still going on, comes out when, or it ends when John Lee comes out. One winner is going to be picked out of many, so make sure you are subbed and commenting on videos, because that is how you enter the giveaway for the $50 gift card. On other news, subscribe if you guys haven't. You know, you're pretty new. Subscribe, maybe possibly get the 50 takeaway from this video. And for those who are subscribed, hit the bell notification and the like button if you guys are enjoying the videos, and if you want to know when the videos come out for you next time, so you can see it on your phone or on your BlueStacks or on your screen or in your Windows prompt or wherever, right? So let's go ahead and get it started. So we're here. Let me just go ahead and get into the gist of everything. We're going to break down Razor bit by bit right now for a little bit, and then we're going to show you his builds. My build is not completely maximized, but his attack is pretty good for a level 80. This is an 88 out of 80 Razor with some talents here and there all over the place. They're not actually pretty concentrated for him. So these are his talents right here. He's got level 7, a level 5 talent right here. I can farm this up actually, and another level 7 talent. I'm slowly but surely making sure I can build them out to level 10. I do have my Sage Crown, so when that happens, I have the ability to go ahead and do so. So the important talents that you want to build out for Razor in the most cases is not Claw and Thunder. There's a reason why this is only level 5, and the others are the highest possible they can be because of my resources. And it's Lightning Fang is like the best one, and Lightning Fang directly or this correlates with Lightning Fang, so they work as joint. So pretty much his normal attack, this increases the percentage amount of damage he does when he attacks. His charge and spinning attack, you don't have to worry about those. Those are very niche uses until they have a reason to like hard stun an enemy, and then you can spin and do, you know, spin right around baby and do all your stuff. So, and he, unlike the Lie characters, he only performs 4 consecutive strikes, where the Lie characters perform 5. Now the reason why this is good slash bad is, sure, he gets less attack damage per, but the stun hit is the 4th hit instead of the 5th hit, so it's a plus. It's definitely a big plus for Razor on that end. Now for Lightning Fang, this directly correlates with everything offensive about him. He gets that elemental burst damage when he activates his elemental thing. There's an AoE around him, it expands, people take damage. Soul Companion is 36% of normal attack damage. And then his normal attack speed bonus is increased. Now, there you go. His speed of these attacks are now increased, so it correlates directly. So you wanna, when you're maximizing Razor, and you want that efficiency, because Claw and Thunder's purpose is to pretty much recycle all of the electro sigils into his elemental burst, so he can continuously use it over and over and over and over and over again. So for the most part, that's how you go and build out his talents. Obviously these are maxed out when you receive them at whatever time, but we're going to be looking at weapon options for him. If you're pay to win like me, Wolf's Gravestone is his best bet. It's probably his best weapon. It actually is his best weapon. It increases his attack, flat attack, by 20%, and when you hit something with 30% HP or less, he buffs everyone by 40%. So this is something that's much needed with Razor. So for the most part, you're always recycling your super, but in the downtimes, maybe you want to pull the sigils and get your super eventually, you can use that buff switch into your other DPS and do damage that way as well. So Razor does have some, this weapon is really good on Razor because it gives him some form of flexibility. It's really strong. Another option would be the prototype Animus. This is the free to play option, and it's pretty much big boy, big slong, swing all over the place, you know, head pats, all that stuff. Like, you just knick knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. It's like really insane how strong it is. It's very powerful, and obviously it's free to refine as well. It just takes time. So those are the two weapons I recommend the most. There is another free to play option. You get it at a particular rank once you're like exploring the world, the Skyrider Greatsword, and this is actually pretty good because it gives physical damage bonus, and this is what Razor wants. And it also gives his base attack, like a decent amount of base attack, but it's physical damage bonus you want, and courage. So when you hit with normal or charge attacks, it increases their damage by 10% for 6 seconds, max 4 stacks, so it can stack up to 40%. So this is pretty much like Wolf Greystone, but it just doesn't have the supportive effect for Razor. So if anything, I could recommend this over the prototype Animus, depending on how you feel about it. Physical damage bonus really doesn't scale well with Razor until the later levels, so you can wait, or you can build them regardless using this weapon. This weapon doesn't fall short. I'm going to, for the sake of later on, I'm probably going to pull this up to 80 and then go ahead and test it as a viable weapon for Razor. So because for the most part I have a lot of these things that this weapon can use, and I can level up as well. And we all know weapon crystals are super easy to get. And then the Bit Club. If you're once again pay to win, this is probably another really good option for you. It's a 3-star and it's very strong as for a 3-star weapon. Now, the most important thing, Constellations. Artifacts we're going to do last because that's actually the most important thing. My Razor only has C1. Yeah, so I pulled them naturally, and then I saved up from the shop to pull for him, or pick him up from the shop, so I got the extra copy. I plan on maxing out his Constellation when he comes out. So far I have this one. The most important one you want is up to Bite. So if you guys are planning on saving Primo Gems and then spending them for Razor, you could stop right here and just be fine. This is like the ultimate Razor. This is, you want that extra damage. This makes Ramses' damage really far up, but Bite is really crazy good, especially when you're casting cryo energy and you cast super conducts. It decreases defense by 65% in total, so it's really good. Lupus Fulguris is the one you want though, so there you go. But right now for my build it's C1. This works at C1. It's going to work really well at C6, and I will do a showcase at C6 once I get him at C6. So yeah. And then for the most part, the artifacts. Now the artifacts, I think what you want to do is go for a full glad set for Razor. Full glad set is where it's at. My set isn't completely maximized. Like, I have some oofs here, like the HP is a big oof, but these are fine. The feather is fine except for the defense plus 35 and elemental mastery, but like elemental mastery is not that big of a deal. This is the biggest oof right here, but the energy recharge, crit rate, and then this natural attack. The cup is a really good cup. This is probably the best cup. I have period attack plus 21% and then 58.3 physical damage bonus. This is important for Razor, as you'll see in a moment. And then my helmet's not even completely maxed out, but it gives him 30% attack, and then he has crit damage and crit rate on here, which are really important. I think a flat attack would help it just a little bit. Energy recharge would have been like optimal for these two sets, or these two parts. And the worst piece I have is actually my Gladiator's Longing, which is HP. It has crit damage, attack percentage, attack plus 14, which is flat, and then HP flat. If we swapped, or even if we switch this for crit rate, or like change this for crit rate, I would have accepted a little bit more. But yeah, you want probably attack percentage over here as well. So my Razor is actually held back by the fact that I haven't gotten a better Gladiator's Longing yet. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. So for Razor, I'm going to show you exactly why So if you're extending, you're gonna see that physical damage bonus is his main spiel. So for example, let's go ahead and go somewhere. I'm gonna show you guys, like, in comparison, how much damage he does when mobbing. I mean, even bosses, he chunks bosses pretty well. So for the most part, we're just gonna teleport, we're gonna do some damage and show you guys, like, physical damage bonus matters with Razor because he hits the 10Ks, 15Ks very consistently, 5Ks, and then like 3 to 2K being his low points. So it's like his damage seems inconsistent, but it's not really. It's just like a slow ramp. Okay, so perfect. This is like a little boss we could fight. So there you go, like 5,000 naturally, and then he gets a crit to 8,000. He gets 5,000 there. He gets another 8,000, and another 8,000, and then the Wolf Gravestone is giving him the big boost. So if you notice, like, if I had crit, the damage it'd be way super consistent, but for the most part, it sticks between the range of 3,000 to 15K being the highest it'll ever will. And the reason why you want Bite is to keep his damage consistent. But as you can see, the companion does like 30% of your natural attack. So the higher your normal attacks are, the higher it is. So it's really relative, like, it's relative to the books and how strong your books are in the first place. So the higher your books, the better it'll be. I'm just trying to farm for a 10K hit for you guys. There's 5,000. There's 4,000. I've hit 10Ks multiple times. I'm just really sad that it hasn't hit it yet. But for the most part, it's his damage is very consistent, his normal attack damage. So you guys want to build around that. So the physical damage bonus, you want to play into that very, very, very heavily. And yeah, I mean, Razor is really strong. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys want my build, you can either pause the video, or if you really want it, if you come to the Discord, I will post it up later, so everyone can see exactly how the build runs. And that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you Saturday for my stream at twitch.tv/thatguygoki. Make sure that you're following so you can catch it live, and I am out. Peace out, guys. Venture on.